Okay, welcome to the next battle report. Today we're playing all-round defence at 1,000 points. It is the Imperial Guard attacking the Space Marines, who are holding this central location. The only objective that matters this game is the one in the centre of the map. Any units nearby become fearless when near it, and whoever holds it at the end of the game wins. The rest of the terrain on the map, we have another building over there, a ruin over here, some woods around the edge of the table, and then an old shattered building in the corner. Okay, the Space Marine army consists of one captain with a power fist, artificer armour and a jump pack, 5 assault marines with a flamer and some melter bombs, one tactical squad with a las cannon, a melter gun and a combi melter, a devastator squad with all missile launchers, 2 scout squads. One of them looks like they don't have snipers, but they all really do, and each squad has a missile launcher in. There is also an attack bike with multi-melter, and 3 bikes with a combi flamer and 2 melter guns.
Okay, for Imperial Guard, my HQ is a company command squad with absolutely no upgrades. Starting my troops, I have 3 autocannon heavy weapons teams, a squad of 10 Marines, Imperial Guard with no upgrades, and a commander with a power sword. Same game for next squad, but this one has a Chimera with a whole heavy flamer. We have the platoon command squad, which has a commissar with a power fist and a Chimera. We have 2 special weapons squads, each with 3 melter guns, a Bane Wolf with a whole heavy flamer, a Vendetta with no upgrades, a veteran squad with 3 melter and they're demolition specialists, and they have a Chimera with whole heavy flamer.
Okay, this is deployment at the start of the game. The vanilla Space Marines, they may look like Blood Angels, but they're actually vanilla Marines, have all set up inside the central fortress. Due to the special mission we are playing, the fortress has been fortified, giving them all 3+ cover saves. The Imperial Guards are surrounding us. There is a Valkyrie, various Chimera, a large blob squad, and some heavy weapon dudes. And the main thing is this Bane Wolf over here, which the Space Marines are quite scared of.
End of Imperial Guard turn 1. Most of my stuff kind of just generally advanced, and that unit there popped smoke. Everything else just kind of pushed forward. First what I did was try to do orders on here, but I was completely out of range. That was an utter fluff and a foobar on my part, and obviously I don't have to play platoon commands very well. General shooting, I bounced off his HQ quite a lot and I didn't really do a lot, but towards the end my shooting gradually got better. I picked off the tactical squad with a melter gun down here with a combination of shooting and finally assault for my platoon command squad, killed by the valiant platoon commander. My Valkyrie also did a bit of an all-star performance and killed 2 missile launcher devastators on the first turn, and that was about it. So far enemy dead pile are those red dudes there, ignoring the bikers, they're in reserves.
Space Marines turn 1. We started to return fire. The las cannon took a pot shot at this Chimera, but only managed to stun it. The Devastators were much better shooting at this empty bit of space that used to be a Bane Wolf. The jump pack Marines leapt out of the fortress. Unfortunately, their flamer hit his head on the wall above him and died. The 3 assault Marines that managed to survive assaulted into a large blob squad of Imperial Guard, not fancying their luck much. The captain decided to jump over here and engage the platoon command squad. He landed next to them and next to the Chimera that held the special weapons team. Deciding that his power fist was better suited thumping against the metal vehicle than against the squishy guardsman, he managed to explode it, killing 9 members of the blob squad. It was awesome! The scouts, on the other hand, did not have a particularly good turn, ricocheting off vehicles and failing to kill guardsmen alike. But still, probably a good turn for us.
End of Imperial Guard turn 2. My company command squad came on here and didn't really do a great deal. Heavy weapons are still over here. Special weapon squads and ongoing combat, and the blob squad is now hiding in the building. My vehicles are kind of shuffled across with one of them popping smoke. Shooting this round, Vendetta pinged off and the saves were made. This couldn't fire this turn. The veterans managed to finish off the Devastator. There was a single man left after the famous autocannons once again did what they had to do and killed 2 of the Devastators. Over here, these guys just tried to run but didn't make it into cover in time. The ongoing combat here saw 1 Marine taken off each because unfortunately he rolled like crap and I rolled pretty well. In here, my blob squad, my mini blob squad anyway, managed to get in combat with the tactical marines, and I killed all but one with them holding in combat.
Okay, Space Marine turn 2. It's not looking good for the boys in red. Over here, the scouts came down and took out the special weapons team, but unfortunately they couldn't consolidate back into any decent position, and they're fearful of the heavy flamer on the next turn. The Space Marine captain, still valiantly fighting against 3 Imperial guardsmen, has managed to get them down to 1, but still hasn't defeated them. The scouts in this tower came down to join in against the blob squad in the vain hope to kill the damn guardsmen. They managed to kill a couple of them, and took a couple of casualties in return. The last Space Marine tactical member is dead. From reserves, an attack bike came on, managing to get a multi-assault onto the heavy weapons team and the company command squad. He inflicted quite a few casualties, but they failed to run away, which to be honest was a good thing.
End of Imperial Guard turn 3. Over here the ongoing combat resulted in 1 more wound being dealt to the bike. Here, the Space Marine commander finally dealt with a platoon commander. Shooting from a Chimera heavy flamer managed to kill a couple of the scouts. Unfortunately, I managed to do no more damage. Down here, the blob squad finished off the rest of the scout squads, and they are now running away. Unfortunately, he's going to auto-rally. The Chimeras just went back to back for a bit of melter protection. And my Vendetta's turbo boost over here, just to see what he does with his squads. And Imperial Guards.
Space Marine turn 3. It's not going well. The attack bike followed the trend of his brothers and died to Imperial Guard in close combat. The scouts in the ruin tried to kill the Chimera using their crack grenades, but failed to do so. The Space Marine captain, seeing the only way...
End of Imperial Guard turn 4. The autocannon heavy weapon teams took out the last scout that ran away last turn. Inside here, just a general sort of shuffle around and moved around. I killed all but one of the scouts, who has now run outside here. The Vendetta fired twin las cannons at the company commander, who bravely decided to go to ground. Other than that, it's just been a general move around and consolidate my position.
Space Marine turn 4. The single remaining scout shoots at the side of the Chimera, but can't hit the side of a barn. The 3 bikes finally coming on from reserve. Using their melter guns, they fire at the Valkyrie flying above. Or is it a Vendetta? Can't see, he hasn't glued the weapons on. But, going with the rest of the battle, they miss with their melter guns. The Imperial Guard, well, I think they're going to kill us. Our only hope is sitting in the building. Stood on his feet, ready to swoop.
Turn 5, autocannons killed the last scout. Generally consolidated my fire base in here. There's now a second veteran squad that got out and surrounded my platoon command squad, and Chimeras have generally positioned themselves to stop any shenanigans. The sniper Vendetta did what they always do, and he managed to kill the company commander because he couldn't go to ground this turn. And random multi-laser fires killed one of the bikes, leaving just 2 remaining. That's all that's left of the Space Marines.
Okay, so end of Space Marine turn 5 and end of the game. The only heroes of the Imperium left are these 2 bikes, who with their melter guns failed to kill a Chimera. Pretty piss poor. As you can see, the Imperial Guard kind of had control of the objective at the end of the game, and with the firepower left over here, and over here, and over here, it would have probably been a wipeout if the game had continued anyway.
Well fought, my brothers.